We start here this hour. Businesses continue to take a knock as the country's energy crisis persists. Power cuts are causing instability and sometimes even halt production. One of those is a seafood retailer in Sunninghill, which is losing tens of thousands of rands. eNCA senior reporter Aviwe Mtila is speaking to the owners and joins us now. Aviwe, you're still at Durban Seafoods, where they've been detailing their challenges with the rolling blackouts, which have led to them moving shop. How do they say they've experienced the new location?
Well, coincidentally, Mfundo, they're expecting load shedding any second now at Sunninghill. This specific shop, Durban Seafood, actually moved down the road for that very reason, moving here. They've been around for 3 weeks here, and it's come at double the rent price. Given that they now are at a complex where there are actual generators and they don't have to have that burden of load shedding, even though it's coming at a costly price. Remember the detail that we got, they had to throw away 3 tons of food at the previous shop, costing around R500,000 that they lost just between November and January. In fact, I want to bring in Chirag Mohan one more time. Thank you for joining us once again. I want to then get the impact on the slowing economy. How has 2022 fared for business?
So overall, we felt the impact of 2022 and business being really slow. Sales were down 35%. That's because the cost of seafood have become so high that consumers couldn't keep up with the price increases. And in that sense, we found that we were selling less produce, less customers walking into the store, and it impacted our sales.
And the business itself, I know you mentioned you lost about R500,000 worth of goods. Had to throw it away just like that?
Yeah, once we find that goods are turning color and that sort of thing, we don't want to sell it. Salmonella is a very big thing. You don't want anybody getting sick, so the whole idea is to dispose of it and bring in new stock. Yes, we're held responsible to pay the bills, but we'd rather have that than other situations on our hand.
And my concern is the people behind the counter here, your employees. Have you had to let go any of them, or what's the situation there?
So I think it would be wrong for me to let go of these guys. My staff and our customers are the heart and soul of our business, and we work together. There's days where they come in late, we have to compromise and take the good with the bad, and when I ask them to work a little bit extra, they do. So unfortunately, I can't reprimand or do anything about it. It's out of their hands.
So you haven't let go of any of them. Let me get a word with some of them, maybe find out. But thank you for joining us at eNCA. Load shedding, how has it impacted you and your working conditions?
Okay, so the load shedding is affecting us big time because it's not just only at work, even at home also it's affecting us. You have to knock off and go at home, there's no electricity, you have to buy takeaways and stuff, which is costing us a lot. So even transportation, like when you come to work, there's too much traffic, so you end up getting late at work. It's affecting us quite a lot.
Okay. If the finance minister is watching this, there's that budget at 2 o'clock, what would you say to the finance minister?
So I'd say maybe in terms of fuel, they should try and fix that because I'm sure transport also is going up high. I'm sure it's because of fuel and stuff because the fuel is rising every day. So if they fix on that fuel, maybe we can manage also.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let me get one more word from the owner here, Chirag Mohan, on terms of the slowing economy. 2 o'clock, finance minister is delivering the budget. Your final plea to the finance minister?
So I think the first thing would be to try and slow down the increase in interest rates, curb petrol increase costs, and maybe just give back some sort of rebates. I mean, we use a lot of fuel. As a female-owned business, we try and take care of our staff, our families, look at businesses that have potential, and try and invest a little bit more time and money into businesses like ours. And we're always willing to take it to another level if we have the support of government.
Thank you very much. Chirag Mohan, owner of Durban Seafoods, one of the thousands, tens of thousands, in fact, of small businesses that they've done their utmost in terms of keeping the business running. They've tried to save jobs here, as of course, even though they had to throw away literally R500,000 in terms of the 3 tons, I beg your pardon, of seafood they had to throw away in November, they still kept the jobs here. So they're hoping for a little reprieve from the finance minister, Enoch Godongwana, as we edge closer to 2 o'clock. We're expecting that budget to be delivered.